Hello, welcome to the next episode of Cheeto Racing. Obviously, you've seen the intro, and I did say I was going to go through a few of the bits that I've already done so far. So let's have a look and go through some of them. So, one of the first things we've already done on this, the standard brakes on this are a little bit lapsed. They're not the greatest brakes. So the first thing that I've done is I've installed these on here. These are I've got them from EBC Brakes, but these are, I might have to zoom in a bit there. These are uprated, so these are actually grilled. They're actually drilled and grooved discs on these. I've also installed the EBC green pads, green stuff pads on the front, which has actually increased the braking quite significantly. I've also done the same on the back over here. You can see they've also got drilled and grooved on the back. Also, these have got the standard pads from EBC, mainly because they didn't have the green stuff ones in. Eventually, we're going to upgrade them and go for the yellow stuff pads front and back as well. But that has significantly increased the braking capacity of this vehicle already. So, what else have we done? As you can see around the back here, we've also installed on custom built. We built them myself. But basically, we've got a twin exit exhaust on each side of this. So that's another thing we've done. That's mainly because I think it looks nice. It kind of sounds nice. It's a little bit louder, so I've got some more work to do on that. It's got the standard rear spoiler on there. Next thing we've got, so we move over to the front over here. As you can see, we've got a bonnet scoop on there. This is actually a properly fitted one in, so it does actually allow air in. So let's lift the bonnet. As you can see, this car is 30 years old, and it has done quite a few mileage. The engine looks a bit tatty, but eventually we'll do something with that as well. But as you can see down here, what we've got an induction filter installed on the car already. As you can see here we've got an induction filter on here, which has already increased the engine capacity slightly, not the capacity, but it actually increases the airflow into the engine, gives us a little bit more power on it. We also have this little strange tank here that I've installed, which feeds off to a pipe that goes into induction. Now, occasionally, what I like to do is I like to inject a little bit of nitro fuel into the car, which gives it not a huge amount of gain, but it does give it a very slight tinge and a little bit more power when it's in use. And we also have this little thing installed. So we've actually chipped the engine. This is a chip power GS2 one, which basically was very, very simple to install. Now this, I'm not entirely sure what the actual full power is that it's actually installed onto it. The only thing I do know is that when testing this, I tested it on a 30 miles an hour to 60 mile an hour test. So basically I left it in third gear, accelerated from 30 up to 60, and I tested it before, which took actually 10 seconds. After installing the chip, that same time in the same place, I actually dropped it down by 2 seconds. So it is actually quite a significant gain on it, also with the torque on the engine. At some point, we are going to take it in and put it on a rolling road just to see what the actual horsepower of this engine is that it's kicking out, because I'm actually not sure. I think it's somewhere around 140, but I could be wrong. It could be more, could be less, not sure. So what else have we done? We've already installed in here. We have already installed inside the car already. We have got a full push button start kit installed. That's again ready for when we put it onto the track and start racing. And the other thing we've got in is we've got this little kit here. This is a tyre pressure monitoring system, and this keeps an eye on my tyre pressures. It also keeps an eye on the temperature of the tyres and my internal temperature of the vehicle. So yeah, that was quite a handy kit to have. So as you can see, they were very easy to install. It's literally just little valve caps that I've literally just screwed on there, and it works quite successfully just to give me a good idea of what my tyre pressures are actually running. So those are the few bits that we've done so far on the car. We've got a lot more to do, various things. I need to redo these roof bars at some point, so I can have them, so I can put them on and take them off. Mainly because I like to do a little bit of surfing and a bit of water sports, so it's handy to have my roof bars, but I don't want them fitted all the time on this. We've got a rear spoiler. Eventually we're going to put a nice big rear wing on it to help with the downforce, and I think it's going to be at some point we're going to have to replace all the bumpers and put some better bumpers on it. Few other things, we need to have it lowered so it increases the handling better, and one of the big important things is for putting it onto a track or racing it is we're actually going to have a full roll cage installed with bucket seats and harnesses. May even look at along the lines of getting fire extinguisher systems fitted as well, just in case. So that's just a few things that we've got in line to have done on this car. But again, we're going to document all of this as we're doing each of the little projects that we're going to do. We're going to show how we're going to do it. And various upgrades, and we'll detail how we're going to do it and what we're going to do each time, and do various little videos on it. So please, if you're interested, please like, follow and share my page, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you very much and see you soon.